Hello everybody. Hey, this is Ken Faulkner, and I got another knife video for you. And in case you can't tell by my voice, I am feeling a lot better. I've been watching some of the recent videos. Yeah, that cold that I had was really hard on me, but it's just about gone. Thank you everybody for your well wishes, for all the comments, for me to get better. It's happening. I feel good. And I got this video of a knife company that I really like, Three Rivers Manufacturing. It's one of those companies. It's like, I don't know. When I'm thinking about knives, there's certain companies that kind of rise above the regular, some of the more common companies. And maybe it's because they're a little bit hard to get. This case with a lot of them. I mean, I always think of like Hinderer or Chris Reeves or, those kind of knives, Medfords, those kind of companies, and they're almost like legendary in a way, in my mind. Also, because of the fact that I watch a lot of YouTube, I am very influenced by YouTube comments or YouTube videos and reviews. These have always been reviewed very well. So over the years, they were just like one of those things. Back when I wasn't spending this much money on knives, I always kind of thought, man, it'd be so cool. It would be so cool. And now it is, because I am spending this much money on knives. Now, I did a video on this one because I got it at Blade Show Atlanta. And if you go to Blade Show, a lot of the companies, especially good companies like Three Rivers Manufacturing, will give you a discount for the show. That you'll pay a little bit less than you will normally pay. So, I mean, this one actually, I think it's closer to like the $400 range, and I've definitely paid closer to the $300, $350 maybe range. This one here is closer to the $300 range. And this is the one I want to talk about because this one I've already have done a video on. This is a newer knife in my collection, although I've had it for a decent amount of time, but just haven't gotten around to making a video on it. This is the Shadow, Three Rivers TRM, or Three Rivers Manufacturing Shadow. It does have their version of the Axis lock, and I guess it's called the River Lock. Could be wrong, but it works great. You can see they have like this pyramid shape, kind of thumb study kind of looking thing, and it makes it really easy to get a hold of. It's not like a flat thing that you have to put pressure on. You can actually kind of pull on it because it sticks out well enough. But I never found that it got in the way. It's not a hot spot. Nothing wrong with that. Also, this, I've shown this to people and they say, oh man, that's cool looking wood. It's actually G10. You know how sometimes G10 will, as you machine it down, it's got layers in it because it's made with, I'm not sure what kind of material they're using in here, but it does have layers. And up here, it may look like it has a texture. It's not smooth or anything like that, but it's not ridges. It's just the way the layering of the G10 is. But here, they just kind of follow straight in to that design into actual grooves that they put into the handle. So here is Three Rivers Manufacturing just putting a little extra something. Look at that pivot collar. They didn't have to do that. It could just be a flat piece. But they do like to put in a little bit of flair, a little bit of flash. They got a reversible clip on this one, which is cool. Titanium clip. Works great. Like I said, I've had this for a while, and it's just a pleasure. It looks like maybe it's probably T6 and T8. I'm not, I know some people are very picky about that kind of stuff. It's not so much of a thing for me, but just so you know, I'm pretty sure that these are all T6s. Also, You've got a nice stonewash here. Got TRM USA, USA made knife company. They do like small production runs, relatively speaking. They're not like a Kaiser, Civivi, or a lot of these Chinese companies, or even like a Kershaw or companies like that are almost anytime you want to go buy them, you can usually find them available on Blade HQ or Smoky Mountain Knife Works or any of those, Knife Center, all those places. Yeah, so it is smaller batch, and you kind of have to look for the drops. I'm not so great with that, so I ended up buying this one at Blade Show. That's another excellent way to get knives that you don't normally... You go to look for them, and they're all sold out most of the time. Blade Show is a great way to go. Either Blade Show Atlanta or Blade Show West. Blade Show Texas, which I haven't been to yet, but I'm sure it's the same way. So yeah, this one here, though, I did buy on the secondary market. And you may recognize it because, you know, I'm always talking about Nick Edwards and Behind the Edge. He really gets good knives, and he's worked a bit of a relationship with TRM, which is like really impressive to me, because they're that kind of company. You know, that's I think they're up there with the big names, the Henderers, the Chris Reeves, or those kind of things. I mean, it's one of those companies that is just well known in the industry. You want to talk about fancy, you know, this is not an aftermarket scale. This is something that they're selling straight from the production piece. Always sharp, always slicey, very thin and slicey, similar to like Spyderco's. Here's a little size comparison with a PM2. I got a Tenacious here. Very similar. I mean, you get that great performance cutting wise, and they're all good sized knives. I say that the Tenacious is pretty close to the Shadow, and the Atom is more like a PM2 size. But yeah, the blade stocks are very close. You can see very thin, very slicey. This one's a nice tall one. I like that. And you can kind of feel, with all of these knives, you can feel how thin behind the edge they are. So, or you get a piece of paper and cut it, you know, it's going to slice right through it. Now, these tend to come with like a G10 or they have polymer handles, like this Endura here. Whereas with TRM, you're basically getting some fancier designs. Even like some of the plainer materials, like this G10, they do a little above and beyond with it, and I think that's really, really cool. So, you know, I'm kind of gushing a little bit, kind of a fanboy, but TRM, I really like you. I like what you do. Just keep being awesome, as far as I'm concerned. So the Shadow, I did get the Atom first because it's the bigger one. I do like, I think this is closer to maybe a 4-inch blade, maybe less. Yeah, maybe a little over 3.5 there. This one is close. I mean, it's about almost 3.25 cutting edge, so about 3.25. But it kind of makes up for it by being taller. So these taller blades I really like. And then you're going to have plenty of handle because you get that little choke up spot. Very comfortable in hand. The grip on this is just so nice with that the way they mill this out a little bit. It's just really, really nice. So anyway, I could go on and on telling you all the great things I love about this company. I recommend you, if you can find, you know, pay the price, because they're not cheap, but they're worth it if you can pay the price. So, or go to a show, go to their booth and try their knives. Just check them out, because they're really, really good quality guys. So I want to share that with you guys. Remember the giveaways coming up this weekend. Hopefully I'll get the the picker going Sunday, if not maybe Monday. Sometimes I plan things and it just doesn't work out that well, but at least I'm feeling better now, and I'm ready to put out some more videos. I got some good content coming up I'm excited about, so keep an eye out. I got some kind of unusual stuff. I got some other nice knives that I've just picked up, so I'm excited to get more videos out. So anyway, yeah, I'll catch you on the next video. You guys take it easy. Bye.